Hey there, it's April and I'm back with another video, and today I want to share with you my warm season garden seeds and my herb seeds. I'm in my craft room right now, and it was noisy with the washer and dryer, so I had to wait for that to finish. But it's cold today, that's the reason I have a blanket. We had some snow earlier, nothing that's stuck to the ground, but here I am planting a garden, and winter has decided, oh, it's time to show up. Hopefully after this weekend, it'll just be smooth sailing from there, but you know, you can't control the weather. So let's get started. Let me give you a second. Okay, so both cats decided this was a fine time to use their litter box, which happens to be in the same room I'm in. Now I think they're done. So, anyway, let's just get on with this video. So I'm going to start just at the beginning. What is that? Oh, that goes over here. Okay. Now I'm not sure if beets are a cool season or a warm season vegetable. I have never tasted beets. And the only reason I kept this packet is because my daughter wants to try them. But I think I have an opened packet from last year. And I think I'm going to plant those instead and then give these to my neighbor because I know she likes beets. Then I have a whole bunch of green beans here. Oh, all of these are green beans. So I have I have one of the Blue Lake stringless, so easy. Another contender bush bean. Kentucky blue. Tender green improved heirloom. I got two from Dollar Tree, the American Seed Garden Bean Top Crop Bush. Try saying that 5 times fast. And then 2 of these yard-long pole beans. And these grow up to 36 inches. That's why it's called a yard-long pole, 36 inches, 1 yard. So those are my green beans. And in case you haven't noticed, I do have these organized not only by season, but they're alphabetized within each season or category. Next, I have carrots. Lots of carrots. The packages at Dollar Tree were 4 for $1. So I got 4 of the Danvers half long. So these ones will be about 7 to 7.5 inches. So that's what those are. So a regular Danver might be longer. I don't know. I've never grown a super long one before. Imperator. Don't think I've done this one before. This one says 7 to 8 inches slender. Mixed colors. These ones will be, well, you know, it doesn't say how long they're going to be. Huh. Then I have carrot Nantes. These ones are about 6 inches. So I'm not sure on these. But it says, back to the colored ones, there's a mix of Atomic Red, Bambino Orange, Black Nebula, Cosmic Purple, Lunar White, and Solar Yellow. That might be what I start with, along with another, I don't know, because I'm going to do a lot of succession planting with these. In addition to these store-bought or free seeds that I have here, which I'm going to put back so they don't get out of order, I have homegrown seed. Never grew seed before. It was totally accidental. Someone came over and was shocked that we had seed on a first year carrot. This is, I'm not done. This is not what you plant. So let me see if I can. Oh, well, hold on. I don't know if you can see that. Do you see that little tiny speck right there? That's the carrot seed, and it fell off of there. So I have to go and actually take the seeds out of there. And this bag is about this full, about half full. I think there were 3 or 4 carrots that went to seed, and they're really pretty when they do, and it was worth it. We'll see if I can get them to grow. Have no idea what kind they were, so it's worth a shot. So I have all of those. Then I have corn. So I have 3 packages of the candy corn. Says retains its sweetness up to 14 days after ripening. 8-inch ears with 14 to 16 rows are excellent fresh, canned, or frozen. So I don't know what the 14 to 16 rows means. I need to look into that. What I know about planting corn is you plant them in blocks, not necessarily rows. So you do have rows, but a block is better because corn pollinates in the wind. So when the corn grows, it gets these tassels at the top, and that's actually the pollen. That's what's going to pollinate the plant. So you do need to grow corn in rows. I have not grown successful corn. I tried it last year. It started to grow. I did get a few cobs. They were not perfect, let me tell you, but the earwigs also enjoyed them. And you know how I feel about earwigs, so we won't even go there. So that is sweet corn. I'm actually not sure if I'm going to put a whole lot out, but figured if I'm going to do that, I may as well try some ornamental corn, strawberry popcorn. Yeah, doesn't that look pretty? I have no idea what it'll look like on the plant. It says you pop the corn on the small cobs inside a paper bag for 4 to 5 minutes on high in the microwave. The 2-inch ears. Oh, they're little 2-inch ears. How cute is that? Maybe this will work for me. I'm so excited. Definitely giving this a try. And heck, if I'm giving that a try, I may as well give the sweet corn a try too, right? Next I have, oh, that's a flower. That belongs there. A friend of mine gave me these last year. Blue Bonnet from Magnolia Seed Supply. If I remember right, that has to do with shipping. Joanna Gaines, something with them. Okay, so on to cucumbers. We have Boston pickling and straight 8. So slicing and then canning. Although you can use slicing cucumbers for canning too, it doesn't matter. I did have somewhere, and I cannot find it, Armenian cucumber seeds. So if I can't find any, I'm going to have to go look online because I really liked them. And I really liked them for pickles. They tasted really good. I just tasted them the other day. And oh my goodness, so amazing. Okay, so next we're up to melons. I do have a few of my own. I have some cantaloupe seeds right here. And then Ambrosia cantaloupe seeds right here. This was a plant I got from the nursery last year, and it grew really well. So I wanted to grow more of these, and I saved seed from it. And I think if I remember right, Ambrosia is an heirloom, so it was safe to do that. And then this other cantaloupe seed here, I used to have a note on it that says, from the farmer's market melon. in a nearby city because I don't know the name of it, but it tasted really good. So I saved some of that seed to see if I can grow it. Growing cantaloupe on a trellis. That's what I'm going to do this year, like I did last year. Next, I have Hale's Best Jumbo melon. These weigh about 5 pounds. And I think that's it for cantaloupe. Now, onto watermelon. I grew, it wasn't Sugar Baby. There was another variety I grew last year, and it was like a small size, like Sugar Baby. I have Sugar Baby seeds right here. These average 8 to 10 pounds, and they're smaller, and they can be grown on a trellis. So I have that, and then I have this Crimson Sweet. These are 25 pounds, not going on a trellis. Not sure if I'm going to do this one. I may have to pick and choose what I'm growing this year, and I just might not have space. I know I have a whole lot of room in my yard, but I have as much garden as my husband will let me have, so I have to use that space wisely. Again, maybe I'll throw one out there. We'll see. Next up are peppers. Now, I've already shared my hot peppers because a lot of them are sown. They're not even down here. So I'm just going to show you the two sweet peppers that I have. I have a pepper bell color mix. So it could have green. Well, green is actually just an immature pepper. So most green peppers should be red, but you can eat them green. So there's green, orange, yellow, red, purple. So there's a variety. I'm not sure. Depends, it's luck of the draw, right? That'll be fun. And then red mercury. So those are my peppers. Next, let's move on. Pumpkins. Did not have good luck with pumpkins, partly because of gophers, partly because I've never grown them and grew them in wrong places. Maybe this year will be a little better, but interesting, this white Casper pumpkin. Also, in, let's see. It doesn't say how big it is, but it says it's tasty in pies, breads, and soups. The average weight is 10 to 12 pounds on these. Might be able to trellis these, I'm not sure. And then I have the Jack B. Little. And you know what? I think earwigs got to some of the seedlings too. And then Wee B. Little. These, I might grow these in a container and then put them on a trellis that way. Maybe that'll prevent the earwigs. And my heater just kicked on. Like I said, it's kind of cold today. So that's what's going on there. That's the noise you're just hearing. Next, I have climbing spinach, also known as Malabar spinach. And this is for summer. Spinach is grown in spring and fall. This spinach is meant for hot temperatures. Boise can get hot. It can get 100 degrees and a little bit hotter than that. So it needs to be able to handle that. And this might. And it needs to be trellised, I think. I'm guessing because it's a climbing spinach. So there's that. I have some squash in addition to some regular zucchini, which I don't have in here. Sorry about that interruption. Now the cat wants to play in the litter box. Only an animal. Anyway, I have some zucchini Elite and another type that are open packets, not down here because these are all my open seeds or unopened seeds down here. And I have two varieties I got. The Cocozelle squash. It's a zucchini or a courgette. And this one gets direct sown. So it's just going to go straight into the ground. And then a spaghetti squash, because my daughter wanted to grow this. And a story. I know I'm coming in at 15 minutes, so I'll have to do herbs in a separate video. But I I was in the Walmart last year looking for spaghetti squash seeds, and I couldn't find them anywhere. And this older gentleman was there looking for something, and he asked what I was looking for. So I told him, and he goes, well, I've never heard of a spaghetti squash in all of my life, and I've been gardening for 30 years. And I'm like, yeah, this is a real thing. And there we go. Spaghetti squash right there. So my daughter wanted to grow it. We'll try this. I think I could probably trellis this one. Yeah, these are 4 pounds. So I think, oh yes, it says spaghetti squash can be grown on a trellis. Answered my own question right there. So that's squash. I'm not going to go crazy with squash plants. I have a ton of zucchini in the freezer and it's not been used yet. So I'm thinking we just need some fresh zucchini. There's no way to preserve it fresh. I guess we could just, I could just slice it, you know. I didn't do that. I made like fried zucchini. Well, I made them ready to fry and then I shredded a lot. So maybe this year, if I do have extra zucchini, I'll just cut it up and then I can just throw it in stir fries or whatever. Now, last but not least in this part, because I'll do herbs in a separate video, are my tomatoes. I have some tomato seed upstairs. Don't remember what kinds. I know there's a red Brandywine and that maybe a cherry tomato, and I think that's about it. But when I went to Bugs last year, that's the Boise Urban Garden School, I decided I wanted to experiment. So here we go. I have Abe Lincoln Tomatoes. It says these average 8 ounces in weight. And these will grow in just about any climate unless the season is too short. So that's good. Bush beefsteak tomato. These ones will be 6 to 8 ounce fruits. Independence Day tomato. This is a 2.5 inch diameter tomato, which is just an early version, so you can get tomatoes earlier. And I might cheat a little bit and put this, maybe start a couple of these way in advance, and I'll be okay with repotting this a couple of times. I'd be okay with that. So that's that. I have something called Marglobe tomato. Does not say much. It says it's a medium-sized, smooth, blocky, globe-shaped fruit. That's a lot of words. It's a determinant, which means the tomatoes will all ripen at once. So this is a great for canning tomato. This is going to be a lot because I want to grow a lot of paste tomatoes. Speaking of paste tomatoes, let's talk about Romas. I've got a package of Roma tomatoes here. And you know what? I think I do have some unopened seeds as well. But there's that. So between this and the Marglobe, we'll see which one I like. I have Oregon Spring. It's determinate. That's nearly seedless. And if I read right, if I remember right, this was created somewhere in Oregon, which is right next to Idaho, for the area there. And I think Oregon and Idaho have similar climates. Not 100% sure on that, but I think this will do well here. I have more red cherry large tomatoes. And then this one I'm excited about, Brandywine pink tomato. And I've grown this once before, years ago, probably, my goodness, my son must have been about 2. So maybe 10 years ago, I grew this one and, whoops, this one. And I got 1 or 2 tomatoes off of it, but they were the best tasting tomatoes. And it's not a prolific one. It produces large fruit up to 1.5 pounds. And it says it produces few, but extremely large fruit, and it needs to be staked. So you don't get a lot out of these. I don't even know if there's a lot of seeds in here, but I'm excited for that. And then one more that I forgot, and I'm going to split this with my friend Jen. She only wants one, is this Crimson Cushion Beefsteak Tomato. This one says it's great for slicing on sandwiches and relish trays. and it doesn't tell me how big it will get, but I'm definitely going to do one of those. Some of the bigger ones, I may have to just do 1 or 2 of each, and then a bunch of the paste tomatoes. We'll see. But those are all, oh no, that's not all of the warm season ones. I have something really exciting here. I have a text message, that's all. Look at this. Loofah sponge gourd. Now, have you ever bought a loofah in the store? Did you know they're a plant? I didn't until last year. And my friend and neighbor, she grew them. In fact, I need to check with her and see if she's used one yet. But it's an interesting process. These do require a trellis. They require like a large, they need a lot of space. And so if I'm going to grow this, I need my husband's building skills to help me with this and see what's going to happen. I have 3 packages of these. Don't have any idea why I kept all 3. Maybe I'll give one away. So we'll see. Anyway. So that is that. Okay. So I was sharing with you guys my warm season seeds and got to what I thought was the last thing, started to end, and then I said, nope, there's one more, and then my phone was at full storage. That's taken care of. This is just going to take another minute. So another pumpkin that I'm excited to try. A friend of mine saved these from a blue pumpkin that she got. So I don't know what color the inside was. I'm assuming it was orange, but maybe it was blue. I don't know. But that was an heirloom pumpkin. I think she gave me like 4 or 5 seeds. And so this one is definitely going to go in the ground because I just want to try it. So anyway, that is the end of my warm season seeds. Thank you for sticking around. If you're still here, comment below and let me know which of these looks fun and exciting. And if you had to choose on those tomatoes, which 2 or 3 varieties would you pick? Because I'm going to have a hard time. I think I'm going to start a bunch of them, and then I'm probably going to end up giving away or selling some of them. I don't know. Maybe I'll just give them away. Who knows? We'll see. If I have an overabundance, we'll figure it out. So anyway, that's it for this video. I'm going to come back in another video and share my herbs. See you later. Bye.